Okay, so first things first, do you believe in aliens? Because I do. And this story happens to be all about aliens. Or I guess you can say, like, hinting of aliens, you know? So, this is another one of my best friend's stories that she told me about her uncle. So, her mom, her aunt, and both of her uncles were taking a road trip to Colorado for like this ski trip that they were doing. It was like a 1 day trip, so they left 1 day and then they returned the next day. Her mom and her aunt fell asleep in the car. So they don't remember anything that happened during this time. Both going and coming back, they were asleep. So it was just her uncles that were awake. So Nebraska is known to have a ton of crop fields. Like, not crop fields, cornfields. And on this particular time, her aunts and uncle and her mom, no, her uncles, her aunt, and her mom were driving past a bunch of these on their way out. And they saw this really bright light. Well, this light caused it to be very, very hard for her uncle to be able to see. So he had to stop the car and pull over to, like, inspect, what the light was and where it was coming from. And because he couldn't see, so he didn't want to drive and then hurt himself because he was driving. And that would not be good. And when they were looking, towards the light or whatever, the light was getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And it seemed to them like it was getting bigger and closer to them. And the longer that they looked at the light, the more the light looked like it was separate lights. And he said that the lights looked that of a triangle. So, like, there was a light here, and then there was a light here, and a light here. And they were just, like, getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and closer and closer and closer, and then, of course, bigger. As, like, the brighter and the closer that they got, the bigger they appeared to them. So, because they were getting closer and brighter and bigger and all of these other things, they were like, nope, I'm getting out of here. So they got back in their car and they started driving, despite not being able to see very well. They were like, at the very least, we're going to be driving away from this thing, so I'd rather drive and risk, not being able to see versus, staying here and, like, getting hurt or something. And that was it. So they drove. They were able to drive out of that area. They were able to see again. They finished their trip to Colorado. They went and they did their little ski thing that they had gone there for. And everything was fine. Then on their way back, they, the next day when they were coming home, they passed by those same cornfields. And this time, there were a crap ton of police officers. Like, they had officers lined up on the street. They weren't, like, blocking traffic or anything, but there was, like, a couple police officers that were outside of their car making sure that traffic was continuing to go. Because, when you see a bunch of cop cars like that and it looks like someone died and they're having, like, a search party or whatever, people tend to slow down and stop traffic or completely stop, thinking, oh, are we supposed to stop, or, whatever. So there was a few of them out there conducting traffic, making sure that, everything was still going and all that. And then there was some people, like, in the field and stuff. But there were cop cars parked on the sides of the roads. And sorry, I have to I think I'm forgetting something. So since I typed it, I'm reading it real quick. Oh, I guess that was it. So obviously there was like a crop circle, and all of these, the cops were like searching like the area. So it was just kind of like convenient and not convenient. That's not the right word. A coincidence. It was a coincidence that they would have that experience the night before on their way to Colorado, and then the next day on their way back home, there's a bunch of cops investigating the area. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that that was an alien sighting or a UFO sighting on his road trip? So yeah. What do you guys think? And have you guys come into encounter with anything like similar to that, or you know, something just like that? Yeah, leave me your thoughts in the comments. I'd like to know. And obviously, answer my question. Do you believe in aliens? It's okay if you do. It's okay if you don't. I personally do. But that's just me. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this little short story. If you like this story and would like to see more, go check out my October playlist where I have 31 story videos, and then I'm working on 3 bonus videos that I will add to that at the end of this month. Today is already the 23rd, so we're coming up really close. Also, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Are you guys dressing up? Are any of you going trick-or-treating or having a party? Like, what are you guys doing for Halloween to celebrate? Comment down below. I'd love to hear about that as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next time. Bye, guys!